Cold weather can wreak havoc on car engines, but there are a few things you can do to make sure you're not stuck waiting for a tow. Channel 3's Rachel Mann got some expert advice on how to avoid getting stranded.
If you had trouble starting your car on Friday morning, you're probably not alone. AAA Northeast says when the temperatures are abnormally low, they get more calls for service than usual.
I have seen some days on really cold stretches where we get between 5,000 and 6,000 calls.
Dan Goodman with AAA Northeast says that's approximately 3,000 more than they see on an average day. The biggest issue drivers run into? Dead batteries. To protect your battery, he suggests shutting off auxiliary functions and not letting it sit dormant during cold spells.
At 0 degrees, your battery loses 60% of its power. Batteries really struggle in cold weather and really struggle in extreme cold weather.
Owner of Bryan's North End Auto, Brian Moglin, says they expect to see a few new cars in the lot following extremely chilly days. The good news is, Moglin says, most cold weather car issues are avoidable.
Keeping it maintained is always going to cost you less in the long run.
He adds drivers should be checking coolant, oil, and tire pressure on a regular basis. Drivers should also maintain at least a quarter tank of gas.
So if you keep it below quarter tank, you can actually, the pump will, have to work harder, especially when it's cold.
As for those who waited until the negative temps hit to put gas in their cars, they have their own advice.
-30 windshield wiper fluid, need it. It's not fun. Real cold.
I've got long johns on, flannel, wool, a vest, and a jacket. You just got to dress for it.
And while you're waiting for your car to warm up, VTrans recommends preparing in case there is an emergency. They suggest putting first aid kits and extra jackets in your vehicle. In South Burlington, Rachel Mann, Channel 3 News.